Trending on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah Agbon. MKO All-Rounder is right here with me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Joe Biden hails President Tinubu, says strong leadership. The President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, has commended President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria for his strong leadership. Biden specifically mentioned Tinubu's handling of the crisis triggered by the coup in Niger Republic. The U.S. leader also acknowledged the steps taken by the current administration to reform Nigeria's economy. Biden thanked Tinubu for his strong leadership as the chairman of ECOWAS. Tension as Niger Military Deploys Forces at Benin's border against ECOWAS invasion. Niger coup leaders have started deploying military forces to the border of Benin as ECOWAS prepares to intervene militarily to restore constitutional order. A video posted by counter-insurgents expert Zagazola Makama shows a convoy of military vehicles moving along the border. They want military to take over. Fani Kayode, former aviation minister Femi Fani Kayode, has aired his views on claims that the legal team of Tinubu Shetima wrote the judgment of the presidential election petition delivered in the tribunal. It was also alleged that the president's legal team received a copy of the judgment before it was formally delivered. According to Fani Kayode, those asking questions and scrutinizing the judgment are doing so to provoke anger, disorder, violence, protest, anarchy, and chaos in the land. He also stated that such people are doing this in an attempt to annul the election and justify military takeover in Nigeria. MKO All-Rounder.
Thank you for having me.
Joe Biden hails Tinubu, says strong leadership.
Now, people can know where Tinubu is coming from. Now, at this critical time in Nigeria, Joe Biden, the American president, is aiding Tinubu that is a strong leader. You can see. What we are saying is that we Nigerians especially, we've never free from our colonial masters. What this Western country used to do is that, especially British, their kind of indirect rule is that they want a bad leader, so to be able to be controlling because of the resources of Nigeria. So they always want bad leader on the Africa's country, so they'll be able to use him. Like now,
when you say a bad leader or a leader they can easily influence.
Yes, now they can even influence. If you are a bad leader, they can even influence you now. If your hand is not clean, they can even influence you now. If a right leader that people choice. Understand? People choice that they know that this man can do it. If they voted, do you think America can maneuver him? Let me tell you about America. Their policy is this: when they have a leader in hand, they will back that leader, be controlling him. All this loan that you are hearing that Nigeria is going for loan. Do you think Nigeria is so poor that they need money from America? No, it's not that they need money. You understand? They force Nigeria to collect loan. They will force you people to collect loan. They will force you people to. It's among their policy is that to remove the subsidy you are seeing now. It's among the America's policy. When you remove subsidy, the hardship will be on the people. Yes, and that's what they want, because they want our resources. That's why they say remove subsidy, collect loan. They will give you MF loan. They will force you. When they are on that loan, when they wanted to bring the money, they will bring the money in cash to you. They know definitely that you will do what? You will steal it among yourselves. So, and you return the money to them to keep. And the body will be on the people. when the government is now collecting the revenue that they are generating, they will be using the revenue they are generating to pay tax and to pay interest on that loan. Can you see? They will put Africa, Nigeria in bondage, perpetual bondage. That is why you see all these people. You will think that they are our friend. They are not our friend.
So that takes us to tension as Niger military deploys forces.
Yes, they have to defend. They know what is
at their border.
At their border, they know what is happening. You understand? They know what is happening. That is why you see them. They are deploying their military forces along their borders. And it's only what we are saying is that it's Nigeria that will suffer it. All these things that they are using Tinubu and ECOWAS to do, it's Nigeria that will suffer it, because definitely Nigeria don't look at Niger as a small country. Please, when it comes to war, there's no small country in war, because as America is backing Tinubu and the ECOWAS, so also Russia is backing, and many all this the Africa that the military have taken over, they are backing Niger. So all these things will boil down on Nigeria heavily, because if Tinubu lead ECOWAS to do pen in Niger, you will see what will happen to Nigeria. Because
especially the northern countries that are sharing border with.
Forget I will say that you sharing border or don't say that. You will see what will happen in Abuja. You will see what will happen in Port Harcourt. You will see what will happen in Lagos. You understand? Because we surrounded with enemy. You don't know what is happening. This is international policy. They are using on Tinubu to use Tinubu to settle some issue that they wanted, and that one they didn't know, because home here he has problem. He has never finished in Nigeria. He has never finished, so he wanted to use that one to divert attention, and that attention he wanted to divert, it will cause more problem on Nigeria.
All right, thank you. They want military to take over. Fani Kayode.
And now the judgment they're supposed to give them, the judgment is what that the judgment that they will use to take to Supreme Court, and instead of the court, appeal court, to give those people that you have already give victory to Tinubu. So that is why the other party, opposition party, they are going to Supreme Court. So if you wanted to give the judgment, the document, it's the opposition that is supposed to give the documents first, but you leave them. They wasted two days out of 14, and they gave the document to Tinubu's lawyer on Tinubu's lawyer's watermark. That is the headline. Inside the document is as if, instead of the document they supposed to be, this judgment is from Supreme Appeal Court. They now say this judgment is from Tinubu's lawyer. So it's as if the Tinubu, what people are now seeing is that as if Tinubu lawyers wrote the judgment for Appeal Court to read. Because when you are seeing the way they are reading the paper that day, you will see that they are reading it as if they wrote it for them. If you are the one who wrote your judgment by yourself, you will not be
very fluent.
You will be very fluent in reading it. But the way they are reading it is as if somebody wrote it for them. You understand? Even that day, if you notice, if the way they are talking, if they wanted them to mention the other party, that's opposition party, Atiku or Obi, they will frown as if they want. They know. The judge supposed to be neutral.
Yes.
You understand? They are the one giving you. You are supposed to be neutral. But in that case, if you see their
expression,
their body language, they are not neutral in that judgment.
Okay.
So that's why you see people are reacting, people are talking, and
your opinion.
That's why you see people are reacting. That's why you see Femi Fanikade that is reacting that they wanted to bring a military. Military may take over if this wahala persists, because we have seen samples from the neighboring country. We see what happened. This is our own. If you don't handle it very well, if our judiciary didn't handle it very well, you are inviting military The military, the retired military general has warned Tinubu before that if you don't follow the rule of law, if hardship is too much on people, you are technically invited military. So what the Fadika is talking that they wanted to invite military, technically is Tinubu and his government that wanted to invite military. The way they are handling some things, issues in this critical time in Nigeria. Let's call a spade a spade.
Thank you, MKO All-Rounder, for coming to Trending on Procyon Radio and Television.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trending on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah Abo. Keep shining like the star you are.